sure.
3VQFKM.
Sweet.
Is that the one I played sim on?
You played sim on every map.
Yes.
Talking about
Okay.
it.
I was learning. To be fair, I was learning how to play sim for the scrim.
You're good. She's like a hidden pick that's like super strong at the moment, so we're all good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pick when we start here.
Defend objective A.
I see we're gonna look at
Oh,
Smoggy
no.
first.
Oh shit, I played so bad.
I'm looking at this comp and I'm
front.
like, damn, what the fuck's going on here? Huh, okay, alright. What the
You can
fuck's
blame
going on?
Bongi for that.
Okay. So we got like so is there a reason why? Do you guys like have a reason for running your comp? Or do you guys just kinda go with the flow? Like, this is what's good right now, let's try it, let's add it in.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
trying to play different comps, and so we're trying out the Sim and Czar. We don't have a Lucio player, so we usually play double flex.
Heard. Okay. So attacking here, do you guys have like a goal in mind or anything like that? Or are we just kind of going for like opening shot, then kind of seeing like TPing in statue? Like kind of what's our... Do you guys have a
I think we're
plan?
trying to fight.
I think we're trying to TP height for the first
Yeah.
few.
Harder and like take this high ground over here maybe, or this high ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right, we'll go ahead and start it off here. Okay, looks like you're just going for the opening swap. Do you guys stay Lifeweaver? Okay, gotcha.
I think for at least the first point.
Okay. So, first thing with like sim, if we're gonna do sim anytime, let's not take any like poke out here at the start. Like, we don't want them to know we're gonna TP and win. So if you guys are just out here all like shooting, even just for like a poke, it's not really worth it. It's better just do like a quick peek out, go for TP. That way they're just not prepared. If this was like a better team, they'd probably maybe run on you, maybe pincher you a little bit, but just keep that in note.
All right.
Okay, so you guys have flipped the map. Yeah, without a Lucio, you guys are gonna have a hard time contesting, at least putting pressure on that point here.
Yeah, we noticed that a lot when we just tried engaging.
Yeah, because you guys have great, like, sidelines, you've controlled the map, you flipped it on them, but, like, who's gonna touch the point? Like, who's gonna contest in this comp? Like, you gotta have your sim do it, but that's, like, dangerous. Were you gonna say?
I think here we just stayed up for too long. Do you think we should just like drop and just completely flip the map since they already changed? Or do we give up, or they would go high?
Let me back it up a bit. I think once you guys have this high ground control, you want to immediately drop because one, they're split here and you could force like a TP out or you could force lose shift. But also like you're securing like this line of like pushing them all the way back here. Let me see when you guys actually set up. Okay, so you guys are all here ready to go. You could have like your Soj like go here and swing, like looking at the sight line, just kind of creating like this line of like, hey, this is all ours. And then your Zarya could push up. It's just like you flipped. Like I would just go immediately into defense, get your Soj, the high ground that she needs, have Sim kind of play with your Zarya. So like if you do need to dip out, you can, or just use like Lifeweaver, because you do have that pool. So it's like you could play a little bit more aggressive. Go ahead.
I actually think we tried doing something like that later.
Heard.
Like that exactly.
Perfect. Because it's like, it's kind of weird, especially with your comp, but like, you know, for most of this point, once you get this high, this is kind of like standard, like, hey, we have this whole area, let's control this high ground, get somebody on point that can kind of like push in. And you could be a little bit reckless with that Lifeweaver too. But we also let Soj kind of grab this and we were just kind of like, why are we TPing over here? What was the reason?
I think TP up there was to set up the Soj. Get her a better angle so we can take a bit more speed. I think that was the idea.
Gotcha. Because now you see what's happened. They're pushing back. Your line is like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think about like with your tank and like your flex DPS, like your sim, you guys like set like a line. It's like when you're taking point, like we're taking like map control, for example, you only have your tank and your flex DPS like pushing up this line, going over here, pushing up this line, like just for control. And so for here, like we've given it up. Like we had all this great space, and then now we're kind of in the corner of their map. It's also like your sim has slide, so I would just kind of let her walk to the window. Go ahead. I want you guys to talk. This is not like I'm just sitting, talking to a wall for like.
No, this is a lecture.
Yeah, don't want to lecture you guys. I want to like hear your thoughts and like have like an open discussion. So like feel free to like bounce in and like give me your like thoughts on it.
I hated where we were playing here because I felt like I could do nothing. I was looking back both ways and I just didn't know where to go.
Yeah, that's why I moved.
Gotcha. I think the idea for different angle is correct, but also like we've no point pressure, so this is just like wasted like time a little bit. Like you're able to poke a bit, but since everybody's moving as a unit, it's kind of rough, kind of wasting time.
Yeah.
So ideally, like if we do the setup again, which I kind of fuck with it, to be honest, we like go for main, we peek, we go for the TP, get our Soj, maybe BAP set up in this angle, at least BAP over here, Soj here, have like Sim and Zar kind of position on point, hold like hotel. Lightweaver can kind of bounce around. You can even play here, just like wherever you can kind of get some poke and value, even with your tree. Like you want to kind of, it's kind of like the middleman, like how Diva used to play. Like you can be down here just because of the fact that you have pedals. Like you can just get up. You can bounce in between.
Sorry. When you say like sim takes hotel, are you talking like inside or outside?
Just whatever's needed. So like if yours are like if they're still over here and you guys want to go for like a pinch, it'd be a little bit out of the way because you want to play in your Soldier's sightline. So if your Soldier's holding here, you could go in there as sim, but it'd be kind of dangerous. Like just kind of like hold the corner, I guess, like hotel-ish. You could poke here, but it's kind of situational. But mainly just play with your Zarya. Like it's kind of like your Reinhardt. You want to TP them around or just kind of use it to get different angles. Like you could be kind of creative with it. Send some TP bombs in there just to kind of be a pest. Because like you don't always have the TP. You can just kind of send those turrets in and just be annoying.
Yeah. Well, like just for sim, would you say it's like more efficient just to like shoot the turrets in directly or just always TP them?
If you can, so if you're being looked at and poked at, so where they can actually shoot the turrets and you're not able to like get them all in, I probably just shoot them in. Like you want a turret bomb, but you also might not be given the opportunity always. So it's kind of preference, like when's needed, if that makes sense.
Okay, I heard.
Do you guys get, let's see, do you guys get stuck up here? This is not a fun spot. And then we switch back to Widow, that's fine.
My goal was to the Widow was just to pinch them back into the main so they get the high ground. And so they can't really move my way or they can get punished.
Yeah, I like that idea. Because if you can get like maybe, because we're down, yeah, you guys have, ooh.
And there was no way I was getting back to them. So
Yeah. It's like not, at that point, it's like not, it's not worth it. At this point, the only thing you kind of do is maybe have your support. I kind of don't want you guys playing together just in case you need to pull BAP out. But I would try and have like grouped up maybe Zarya and Sim going for maybe a push, have you take this angle as the Widow or even this angle and kind of back them in this corner But yeah, this is it's hard to salvage at this point. You guys do drop, which is pretty good. There's Zarya's ISO'd, but is able to back away. Yeah, but now we have too many people on point. You guys had the right idea dropping to contest, but we still want to keep people up on this high ground. That way we could deal with the Soj and we're not all like from the same angle, like we're not all grouped together. Because that's like the benefit of this comp, even with the Widow, is you have like multiple angles. Like you can surround them quickly and you can jump on them.
So I should probably stay high ground?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
If you're gonna drop, I would like let your Weaver know in case like to pull them up. But in my preference, I would just sit up here and just be DPS bat. Just like kind of poke at them, pressure them. I mean, if you're feeling feisty, fuck it, or you could drop if you guys have the healing. But yeah, I would just stay in high ground. That's safest for you, especially if there's already starts walking.
All right.
So now we do cast. You guys still gonna try the same attack here?
I don't remember actually.
Yeah.
It's all
I think
good.
the idea was still to get to height. I don't think that would change.
Okay, why do we use Weaver?
I think it was a comfort pick.
No, not Weaver. Like the tree. Sorry.
Oh.
I think at the time I called out I was using it so we can be aggressive with the overshield.
Ah,
Take
gotcha.
point.
I would if you're
I guess there's
go ahead.
no, there's miscommunication. 'Cause half the team went up.
You're good. I think if you're gonna, it's like if half the team's going up in the next case and like you find yourself below, like put it up forward a bit. Like you can even use it to extend like this corner or even like block LOS. I think you could be a little bit more aggressive with it. But I like the idea.
I tried to keep it more around the corner so they couldn't burst it down.
Mm-hmm. Like you just wanted to overhelp the last. Gotcha. Okay. The window, let me see if the window was for...
I thought my DPS stayed with me. They kind of left.
I like
Actually,
saw it. I think they fell.
I fell off the I fell off.
I was like wondering. I was like, okay, so we windowed here. I'm like, do we window for this? And then I just saw a couple people just fall, and I was like, oh, it's unfortunate. Yeah, we just want to walk forward and like fall. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're kind of split, but we have the overhealth, we have the window, they're isolated, so that was good. Damn, this is like... what SR is this?
I think this was 3.6. I'm assuming.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Just stuff for this first point, I think the comp that you guys had at the start was really good with the, I believe it was Soj. You could even run the cast, going for the high ground attack. Just be quicker with it, and I think just sending your Zar down with Sim, you could even have Life Weaver over here. But yeah, just take control of this in the line. You guys had the right idea. It just took a long time, and then your Soj got picked, and it was just scattered. But does that kind of like help a bit and explain it, or any questions?
No,
Yeah, it
I think
does.
it makes sense.
Cool. Because you guys had the right idea. It was just really, it was just really scrappy and just kind of, you guys are like finding out on the fly what to do, like fix it, and it ended up working out. But it could have been, yeah, could have been better, easier.
This is our like second time playing Sim.
Ah, that's okay. All good. God, that's a waste from them, but I think they're doing it just to control this wall. Also, is there like, do you want me just to go over the whole map like this? Do you just want to go to certain fights? Any preference?
I think just summarize the whole map because I feel like it's hard for me to play King's Road throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the sim, we're trying to learn sim. So like, what can we do better on just every single chokehold? I guess.
Okay. Gotcha. Let me see where they hold, and I can kind of give you some ideas. Sim's like a lot like May in the fact of like you have a very, I guess, simple ability, but it could be used in so many different ways, like blocking LOS, being annoying, sitting the turrets, and just kind of making them turn, repositioning. Kind of the same idea. Like if you want, since there's Zarya's here, you could send like you and your cast up here, pressure these guys. I know you guys probably did this at the start, but just an idea, right? If somebody's like ISO'd over here, you could like TP, like if they're holding this chokehold, you could start like on high and you could like TP behind, or the same thing. Like you can use it very like creatively, especially like for pinching.
Yeah.
And the faster you are with it, the less time it will be, like they'll be able to react to it and actually destroy it.
I feel like some fights it's also harder that we don't have like a speed character because like I
Yeah.
feel like here, you know, two of them's on top. We just speed rush the Zarya.
Yeah.
They're just separate. They only got one healer too.
Yeah. Like they are, this Zarya is completely ISO. These guys are just, they're just hanging out up here. They're not really doing anything. Wu's not even really getting any good. Like maybe a couple of balls in there. But like this Zarya is alone. Like I think the moment you see that, like you can either choose to kill those guys, but take out their tank and then their other support, force CP out. Like this is just free. And then it forces a map flip or for them to back out. But yeah, like you could use Sim to get behind and like pincher the Zarya. And even just send some turrets back here and it should pressure them back. Because if you have your whole team TP in, like what are they? They're not really going to be able to do anything. They're just going to back out.
Yeah, even during the match, we're talking about how we weren't able to kill the Zarya as much.
Yeah, it's a lot about just recognizing what, I guess, like opportunities that they give you, or like just positioning wise. Because Zarya should be like easy to kill, but she's like getting, yeah, she's just not like getting full like focused here. Like she's just in the back.
Yeah. Bob dies from his.
It's all good. Like even here, like Simwall, like just split the Zar from the healers and from the Kiriko. Either forces the Curie and the Saver, or forces her just to back out with Echo. And that's just a free kill. And you have wall up here, take this corner. And also like with here, like you guys, if you guys had like the advantage, like let's say you just won the fight, you're pushing up to this corner, Sim TP over here, maybe even TP over there, like getting them on this high ground, just creating like these quick angles for your hit skin to take is crucial. Or even just getting your tank in and out as well. Like that's just some good opportunities. Because if you guys want to move like grouped up together, like you'd need some speed. You'd need like a Lucio.
Yeah. Do you think Juno could be played here?
I would play it in place of the Lifeweaver.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the fact that BAP's just really good for just poke, spam, window, especially on kings, and also with all the corners, like you can really hide like lamp. Yeah, I'd probably place it for the Lifeweaver. You could even with that, like you could have, I would probably go back to Soj and just kind of get your Soj set up on this angle. Maybe Juno with here and then BAP with your Soj, kind of like making like a split.
I went Ash for the Echo. I always struggle shooting Echo as a Soj.
If it's easier, you could even go Venture, but I say like that's Venture's easy, not Venture, Freya. I say like Freya's easier as a hit scan, but sometimes she's not. So, you could keep it. Cass's fall-off range isn't that bad, especially on kings, but this would be where like maybe having your sim TP up here just to get closer, but also you have to have like this whole area cleared out.
Well, what do you think about Ash?
Ash should work, yeah. Because Cass is just the range is kind of rough. It's kind of rough, especially with they have what both their supports are poking a lot. Echo poke, soldier poke, like they're gonna play farther away from you. Except Zarya. Zarya's gonna be next to you. She's gonna be holding your other Zarya's like hand in the front line. But other than that, I'd run the Ashe and just get like Ashe set up on this angle or even up here, because then you have shift and it's just you can get that echo off of you and you can see like the rooftops, or even have like your Ashe take this angle and just have your sim set up here because you could spam so much. It's just all about like surrounding them. Because like your
I don't
Zarya,
like the soldier being our backline too much.
oh yeah, you're hanging out over here. you're kissing the soldier. I see here.
That guy survived too long.
Is she just vibing? He's chilling.
I'm trying to kill him, but I can't. He just runs away.
What the fuck? Bye bye. All right. Dude, what the? Okay, they're a little interesting. What the fuck's going on? Okay. Yeah, with their soldier in the back, like, I'd be TPing to catch him. I'd catch him. If you can't, like, it's a 5v4. Like, just push. Like, push him. Or, like, just take cart. Like, okay, Pete, they're behind us. We're defending now, I guess, holding up here. Like, we're just gonna out-rotate you. Because at this point, you're not gonna catch him. And if you just, it's like a tracer. It's like, if she's hiding your back line, the worst thing you could do is go and try and chase after her. Like, she's just going to be a gnat. You just kind of have to deal with it at that point. Just poke her out. Like, just keep poking and letting her know, hey, I know you're back there, but you're not going to sneak up. But yeah, I would just push forward and try and at least stay, like, together, or have, like, a sim set up a TP for, like, an angle just to kind of go over here, pressure, but be able to come back if needed. It's like, okay, you're gonna be in the back line. Well, we're just gonna overwhelm cart. Because they're not really holding anything, they're just surrounding you.
I think the soldier, not bothered, but made us look the supports, and then our tank died, and then we just kind of died.
Yeah. Was he constantly, like, behind you guys for this whole map?
Yeah, I just heard him, like, stomping.
Oh no. The threat. The threat of the old man in the back line. I still feel like you could... I still feel like you could be a little bit more aggressive with this. Because they just left the range. You know what I mean? Like, they just backed out. So, like, the overhealth here is kind of like a waste. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Like, kind of maybe push up a little bit. Like, treat it like a Jericho rush, or maybe like treat it as like a BAP window. Like, you only have like a certain area of like value. before they just like, okay, LO, hide behind a corner or hide behind, like get out of LOS of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just left that. That was unfortunate. Because they're
Also, I think
very mobile.
yeah, I think we need to do as a team, like when Kiriko ults, we always just like stay. I always try to call out like just run back, but we always just stay in their Kiriko ult. I think we just have to completely back up,
Yeah,
just
you just have to kite.
regroup, and then.
Because like about, I don't know, maybe 75% of the time you're just gonna kite it. Like most of the time you're not gonna be able to get like past it or be able to. It's like Bat Window. Like sometimes you can get through it, but most of the time, yeah, just give it. Like at that
Yeah.
point, it's just gotta give time rather than like deaths.
Is it ever worth it to carry ult back?
What do you mean? Like Curio?
Like
Oh,
when they ult, we ult.
Yeah.
It's like situational.
yeah. That's what I was about to
honestly.
say. It really depends. It's like yeah, it's like Bat windowing their window. It negates them getting any value out of it, but also, I guess it's a game of chicken at that point. It's like who's gonna make sure they're getting value out of it and who can withstand it. So
I feel
it's
like in
really
most
tricky.
cases, in our scenario, it's like we don't have speed, so it's also like harder to kite, and why not just ult
Yeah.
back, you know?
Yeah, with that point, since you guys have like a BAP, so like let's say, I don't know, let's say you're doing BAP Curie, like you guys have lamp, like you can you can try and like maintain it and just push forward and like push them back. Because that's another thing you could do. It's just like it's like with May ult, like you can use May ult to counter theirs. But yeah, since you guys don't have speed, you can try and tank it, but you'd have to be careful with it. It's very, yeah, depends on where it's at. Because it's like if you're stuck in, like let's say you're here, they're on the corner, it's kind of rough because they can just back up, but you also gain that space. However, if they're already situated and then you pop yours after them and you're just stuck in a hallway and you don't have any cover, it's kind of rough. Yeah, it just depends. It's really, really situational, but I would just go for the call. Like at that point, I'd rather go for it. We look over it and see if it worked or not. But yeah, just really depends, unfortunately.
All right.
Огонь по готовности. Adaptive circuit.
Just a little nitpick. If we're gonna go ahead and just go for a pool, I would not like to use lamp. I don't know if that was called, but it's a little thing if we do like the Weaver and BAP again. Just to kind of like coordinate that.
Neither thing was called.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured it's okay, but just like, hey, might be good, use like the mini ultimates. Probably not. Probably could have called that.
Огонь по готовности.
I was a good grab, but once again, we're all like coming from the same angle, and also these guys don't have LOS of it. I know it was probably like just trying to live grab, but this is where
Yeah, it was.
yeah, this is where like setting up like angles or just trying to have like maybe your Ash on high ground, Soj over here. This will be like where that would really come into play, like be really effective. Did we call this?
I don't believe I did call my
Okay.
grab. I think I was just like instinct.
Gotcha.
Огонь по готовности.
You get copy out. I mean, you get copy grab out. Grab or grab? Yeah.
That was miscommunication.
I was about to say, I don't know about that one, dog, but that's okay.
Full like said, can we? What's it called? Window the corner, and so I was like, corner window. Okay.
Heard. Gotcha.
Just
Talking
did
it down. Honestly,
Trusted him.
Oh, yeah, I remember that actually.
honestly, on God, guys, I want TP. I'm windowing. Pop that shit. Go for it. Go over here. Pop that shit. Call you. Honestly, like I think it might be a fun practice when you guys have a sim instead of having your sim think about like all the little opportunities that you guys would be taking. Like, just call for it. Like, hey, I want to go in this angle. I want to take this high ground. Give me TP. Like, I'm gonna use TP
Okay.
here. I'd encourage that because, like, you're Your sim's not always going to see everything. And what would be like valuable for his skin to play, like your sim most likely wouldn't be there. I'd hope.
I like me in life we were trying to get value out the window.
You know what? You make it work. They backed up. I mean, you zoned with it, so you get some value. I'm like worried since the beginning of people falling off. Like that made me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
That would be terrible.
I was like, uh-oh, that's a little close to the edge there. But yeah, I like this. Use the TP to your advantage. Get your cast into some really funky positions and angles that he normally wouldn't be able to take. Even have your bat play off this. Your bat has the advantage. I'd leave your Weaver on cart. Gotta be payload princess, unfortunately.
I was thinking if we had like a support with us on high ground, we could play extra aggressive.
Oh
we
yeah.
just like the poke we took. Yeah, because even I was thinking like we could just go behind them. Like we could go through the corner. Yeah.
So like,
but we just didn't have like a support with us.
Even have like your BAP up here with your cast, and I don't know, maybe Sim be by herself. Sim the independent woman, not a little bit, but got shields and TP, so you can get out. But like this would be great.
Yeah,
You guys have like
it's kind of
so much
scary
potential. It's scary, but especially as cast, like if you're Ashe or Soj with a little bit more range, it'd be easier. But you're also like 300 HP, roll with damage reduction. Like you can negate a good portion of damage. But speaking of you having cast, this is where like you'd want to understand like value ranges. So like Sim, this would be a great spot because you have no damage fall off and you can just shoot orbs and orbs. Cash, you probably maybe over here, closer range, and has like less of an like wide, long angle that you're peeking out of. So it's a little bit harder for them to poke you out without sitting somebody up there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the main thing of like not going up there for me was like Echo.
Yeah, and that's valid. Like she's probably going to be controlling that, but it's just kind of it's great to check it. Like, cause then instead of her just having to just focus only on this high ground or this angle, she's having the turn here. And that's, even if you get no value in it, even if you get poked out, just having them force resources and attention over here and off your Zarya and off the cart is it's just valuable. Like they're just, you're wasting their time and wasting their attention, if that makes sense. Even if you just leave for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
Just quick.
It's a little scary, but calling for it, making sure you can have the resources and support for it, that's like very important. Good high noon. I like it. The Zarya should die. Nice. When and where did we use wall? I know I just saw it. Why did we use wall here?
No, I wanted to split the tank here. Because the tank, we wanted to just run onto the tank. So I thought if I do there, I could split like two people from the right. Like whoever is playing right side would just, I'd be able to cut them off.
I like this thought process. However, I think you could have gotten more value holding it for Visor. I don't know if you guys were all tracking or calling that. But since they're already split, think of this once again as like your corner, like your line, right? So it's like if these two people are over here and your cast is right here, your cast should have some support. I hope from the Weaver and like backline to be able to just sit up here and just prevent them from pushing, if that makes sense. I get why you did it. I don't mind it, but I think you could have gotten a little bit more value just saving it because you don't have a defensive ult. So if they pop Visor, you're just having to run away, and I hope you can get out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus you have like Sim TP. So like use that to your advantage instead of having to like use other abilities. But you guys are able to get away from it, which is fine. That works. Because like unfortunately with Overwatch, it's, you know, I could say one thing and it's so situational. Like it could have the same like great value, but in another
Yeah.
situation, it'd have terrible value. You know what I mean? It's just like picking your poison. Which one is gonna be more valuable to you?
Yeah, I think here when we were alt tracking, I think we only thought they had both support alts.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like this.
Огонь по готовности. Engaged.
Oh.
Zarya.
You live? Hold on, I gotta get a better. This is the worst spot. I don't know if you guys knew this. This is the worst spot to try and get an overhead angle on because of all this stupid shit in the ceiling. Like I keep trying to move around and I can't see everything. Okay, hold on. What the fuck?
Gonna have to settle for side view.
I might have to at this point. Okay, we're gonna be over here. God. All right. What the fuck? Okay, so this is good. They pushed on this
Огонь по готовности.
angle here. We ult.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I would just like somebody else up here, like to really pressure them back. Cause like this echo is just forcing you out because she's holding the
I-
same angle here.
I think in like 2 seconds I go up.
Yeah. I think so.
Огонь по готовности. Engaged. Zarya.
Yeah, which is good. Good. But yeah, just like already setting it up because then the echo can't get out for free. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Your poor Baptist gets a left on the cart.
Огонь по готовности.
I probably shouldn't have been there in the first place, to be fair.
Yeah, I was about to mention, yeah, this just goes back to who should actually be down with Zarya and who shouldn't. In any case, I think the only 3 people that should be with Zarya would be Weaver, Zarya, and Sim. And the only thing with Weaver is you can go between like high ground, low ground. Like you have the mobility. Everybody else should be far away, or at least like on this high ground. So like Cass here with Weaver. I don't think Weaver should be over here. But I mean, if you had an Ashe, yeah, Ashe over here, Weaver over here, vice versa, together holding hands. But like your BAP, like 100% on high ground. Like your hit skin can kind of run around, but yeah, you have the mobility. No hand holding with Zarya. Not allowed.
Огонь по
Because you get pulled into this, and
Sorry, Paul.
unfortunately, that's the right call for pool. But you're left on cart. Yeah, and then left out in the open.
Огонь по готовности.
Yeah, we knew they have grab. I just missed the TP.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Cause like, but to be fair, you got 4 ults out. I mean, this fight's been going on long, so their ult economy is shit. But also, I mean, Urgus is okay. Like you have a high noon. That's not really gonna do a lot, but you have a window.
30 seconds remaining.
And you got it there. So like with
11.
one fight, even though it's really long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna see how you guys approach this. Okay, so we do go Juno.
10
Cool.
seconds remaining.
Okay, in the case that we have Juno, same thing with Weaver. Like you bounce between like your back line and then your front line.
Overtime.
Ooh, I like that it be done faster, and the high noon to be popped, like have more time to actually lock in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And they see 9.
Ooh.
It was my aura.
Aura. Like you're fucking chilling. We had our Cassidy on high ground. Yeah, they're fucking scared, dog. I like it.
Badly
though.
seen 9 of them because I was like a second away from death.
I saw you just bounce castle bat in the like over here. I was like, oh. But yeah,
Hi, Bongi.
good idea. Just needs more like faster and cleaner execution. But yeah, you zone them out. You have window if you need it, or well, you can build window soon. There's a Zarya in your back line, but you guys C9 them. Why is she in your back line? That's crazy.
Score
Okay. Do you guys want to go over your defense, or is it kind of the same, like rough as a start? Any questions or anything? Sorry if I'm kind of bouncing around today.
I don't remember how defense went, but I think it was pretty rough at the start, and I think
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
we managed to hold them pretty long on third point.
Yeah, we're good on second and third. If you want to go over, I think we go over the first defense. We always lose that like very fast.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Ready for
To
battle.
this point is notoriously rough because it's either you get full health or they kill you in first fight or second.
Ready for battle.
We're gonna bookmark.
1. Attackers incoming.
Ooh, we're running cast.
Defend objective A.
So are we still in cast because of their echo?
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I think I. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I go soldier. I
Soldier?
don't remember. I don't.
Okay.
No, Soj. I might have went
Soj.
Soj. I don't remember.
Okay. With this, I
find it easier on Cass, especially in this like elo, since I think I have better aim than most people.
mhm.
I out hit scan a lot.
Okay. Are you
So I feel
playing
like
like statue?
I don't remember, so we'll see.
I think the plan was to use the life lever pedal to spring him up as a surprise, but then we did it early, and then it was a surprise, and then they shot us.
Surprise up!
Yeah.
The widow right here, looking out the window. You're just handing them a Cassidy in the sky. Here you go. Here's
Pretty
our hit
much.
skin. I would 100% not do that at the start. Just I would play like there's gonna be a Hans or a widow peeking. Always. Like just for Sonic ping or just for a first shot. I would always play that. With that in mind, you could even position your cast over here because you have pedal and you have grip, so you can really just kind of use that just to kind of surprise attack or just surprise angle, or even just have your cast here, statue, same plan, bounce them over. But yeah, to start, I'd be a little scared. I'd be just a little worried about it. But yeah, I assume you guys are gonna play statue here.
Oh, I don't think we played statue.
I see as I unpaused immediately, backed away. We're like army formation trapezoid time with like our little cast over here. Okay. Do you guys want me to kind of set up like a plan for you guys and like what would be optimal with this comp or like with the comp you guys attacked with?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can do. Let me get rid of this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get rid of it. Okay, we're gonna have to suffer with it. Okay. So if you're gonna be running the Czar, the Sim, I kind of want to try and like hold this line. That's the goal, right? Hold this line, or if it needs to like hold this line. We don't want to give them this high ground, but if we need to, that's fine. Same thing with the cast. I would really like a longer range sight line, but that's okay. Let's see here. Would you be against switching or you want the cast 100%?
No, I can play any hit scan. I just like Cass. I've always thought Cass was better just because of the close range like fights that usually happen in first point.
Because you guys can go for that. That's all like okay. So if we're gonna plan for this first fight, I would kind of position your cast like statue, maybe Sim over here, or vice versa swap. It's just you're gonna play for one of these angles to like surprise attack. So I'd have Zarya here, your BAP. And with the Life Weaver. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like, you have Life Weaver, you don't have any speed, so I could TP you guys in, but then that could get broken.
So let's say if I did play Soj, and I try to play on the left side on the top right there, would I play with Sim as well?
Like here or here?
Or with To the left side, right there.
Okay, so 1.
Yes.
You would not have your sim. So what we would want is to create like a crossfire, right? You shooting from an upper angle, sim shooting from below. So like they're walking into this crossfire. They have to decide who they're gonna attack on. The cool thing with sim is you can go behind, you can switch your angle over here. You can reposition. That's peak like sim, and also be really annoying with turrets. With the Life Weaver, maybe play back here. That way you have sightline to grab. You can maybe have your BAP sit with you, but that's still
Yeah.
it's still really rough. I would think it's just
Because I was thinking, like, if actually it wouldn't make sense, but like now I kind of see like maybe if they do start wrapping around, push on me, I could easily drop, or Sim can just TP me
yeah,
from the
you get
top, and I could just.
TP, you get grip, like you're safe. You just need to call for it. Either that or like just have your Weaver keep an eye on you.
Do you think Cass would be good up there, or should I just play with my tank on the first point?
It's a little far. You could still play Cass and play here, but this window is gonna be a little scary. But then again, you have TP, you have grip.
Yeah.
I would think maybe Weaver here, BAP on this longer angle. That way Weaver just really has to worry about you and Sim if Sim goes in, or Zarya.
Okay.
Maybe your Sim spamming here. That way it's a crossfire, and then you can even have your Sim like maybe TPU up here or up here or up here. So that way you're just controlling this area. Like they have to deal with you. Otherwise, like they're gonna push in and yeah, they're walking right into your sidelines. And plus you can fight close range with your Zarya. So I would try something like that where your Zarya is like holding either here or hotel, like ready to go in for either like a TP engage or even just like a push. Like
So,
Sim here.
like how I kind of see it with like the TP is like a Freya, how she can get the value of just trying to get shots off. So it's like it's kind of like that. I TP in, I get a couple like 3 shots, maybe hit someone or even get a kill, and then just TP back. Just getting that value of them looking at me, popping resources.
The value you don't even have to go through the portal. Like so, SimTP can be used in like three ways, right? It can be used to reposition, it could be used to take attention away, or it can be used to like get a kill, like get an off angle kill. So like if they're walking through main, you could put it like think of it Lijiang Tower like night market, right? Where sometimes you're walking from main and you put a TP behind them just to scare them, and then you just walk through main, like you picture them. And sometimes you take it as sim, sometimes you don't. Situational, but it's just the fact that you're causing a split attention. And that's really the goal here, right? Is we have our cast here that's protected, has pedal. We can throw a sim TP in the back. Maybe sim stays there, gets a couple pot shots. Maybe it's just turrets. Maybe it's just the portal. Zarya, BAP, spam through here, and then your sim like bubbles through here or bubbles through here, or even through here. Like it's just all about like creating so different, like surrounding them in the sense of like, look at all this poke, like pressure. Like you have to deal with us, but not like playing split, if that makes sense. I don't know if that helps. It's kind of a wacky comp. I'd have to think about it a little bit more, but just off the top of my head, going for like these like close range fights with when you guys have a cast, I think that'd be an interesting option just to see how it plays out. And then we can always like go back over it and be like, hey, this over here, coach, this is a terrible idea. I don't know why we did that. That was fucking awful. Like they pushed us here, I died, didn't get pulled, blaming my life weaver, like just going was not good. But I would try that. If this fails, you can still use like your TP for your business here. So like if they're just create like angles behind them. Get your cast into some really funky positions. I don't know if you guys saw like there was a map in OWCS where Falcons were just holding like on the ship on Gibby. Like they had their cast, like that was fucking president. Like he just had full reign. So kind of treat your cast like that. We can do some more interesting comps like that. But yeah, just getting your hit scan, some good angles with protection. Yeah. I think test it out. Yeah.
How would you better our supports? Like, would we play carry instead of BAP, or do we keep the BAP and then with like the Life Weaver, do we play like maybe an Ana that can keep the high ground, or like?
So if we want speed, so here's the thing, right? Are we playing to enable our cast? Or are we playing? Are we playing to enable our cast, or are we playing to enable our frontline? I guess that's the goal. Because if it's frontline, BAP, Juno would probably be a solid bet. If you can't use Lucio, maybe Juno, Kiri, question mark. I think Kiri got nerfed a little bit. Might not be as viable. Depending on the map, BAP might be better, Kiri might be better. The Weaver is still fine. You just have to play a bit slower, but it still works. But if you're just going for your hit scan, it depends on the map. I think Kiri might be a little bit better just for more poke, but if it's like Gibby, the lamp can just be valuable. Like it really depends on the map, if that makes sense. Like if you can get a lot of value out of Kiri poke and then Suzu for cleanse and just like TP for different angles, like you can, that would be pretty strong. But at the same time, BAP is very consistent and has lamp that can last a pretty like a good like long time and has like strong mobility, and Windows are really good for casts. So, but if your BAP isn't able to get any poke value and it's just getting jumped, I'd go for Carry. Because like your Weaver is not really keeping your BAP alive, it's kind of keeping your cast. So your BAP's kind of going to be a little bit self-sufficient, but it's kind of rough. But that'd be my plan. I would try out the Curie first, see how it goes. If it's rough, if it's just not as good as BAP, switch back to BAP. But I think she got nerfed a little bit. Plus, like BAP right click can be sometimes hard to hit depending on like what you're running. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Me and Kira just need to organize our windows together. We never took advantage of the window as much as we should have.
Like just think about it. Like let's say like let's say Cass and Sim for some godforsaken reason are up here with BAP, or BAP's just sitting here. TP right here, they're pushing in. Pop that window, high noon dog. You're set.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead. Even without high noon, like everybody's dead. You shouldn't even need high noon there. It'd just be kind of a waste. Like that's scary. It's like a Reinhardt TP shatter. Like that's just scary. Or TP bomb. Like you give them like a split second to react. Granted, you might die a lot setting it up and like getting that timing down. That's okay. But yeah. Just to preface it, it's not going to be fun getting it in sync. That might be a little rough, but I'd play around with it. You guys are in like what, 3.6?
Kyle and me in sync? Never heard of it.
That's okay. It's totally fine. Any questions? Do you want to keep going? Do we want to put a pause here and just kind of think about this map? Any suggestions or anything like that?
I think we should watch how this fight plays out, because I think it turned out like it was really miscommunicated and just it was overall bad.
Gotcha. As long as you guys aren't getting bored and overwhelmed, I'm happy to keep going. I'm happy to keep yapping, so just let me know. Yeah, so you guys are just giving them space. I don't know if the overlay helps, but we just gave this away for free. Didn't even get tested at all.
That's what I was thinking, because we had like no one by statue.
Yeah, no one by statue. Okay.
Yeah,
wait.
About this.
we're gonna ignore that real quick. Okay, we're gonna talk about this first real quick. We're gonna back up.
Okay, someone called out to take it in their backline, and I'm the only one who took it.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about that right now. Let's worry about this. Yeah, we need to hold statue. Kaz, at least our sim needs to be with our Czar. Kaz, you can kind of go on the angle But yeah, Sim, you need to be playing
Oh.
closer. Like hold the wall too, as well both supports.
Our
Alright.
DPS are hiding behind our supports.
Yeah, you guys are holding hands. You guys just left your poor Zarya alone up here. You guys saw Ram walking forward like fucking Aura Giga Chat, and like you guys just fucking dipped. You fucking left. Poor Zarya. Like they just walked. They just walked on you.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
so I
they
would
had
hold
to
this. Yeah, they just walked forward. You guys are like, all right, my bad, backed up. Like just gave it away. Yeah,
I think the idea here was like we're gonna play a bit more bunched up, so we could just TP like the entire all of us in the back line.
I respect that. However, do we need to go that far back? I
Yeah,
think-
probably not.
Yeah, keep your Zarya here. Maybe you guys sit like right here at hotel, just so you just like avoid the Soj poke. Or fuck it, like even play close to your Zarya. Like your supports don't need to take the TP always. Like your BAP can do it, but if you guys are just going the choke, they can just stay back. Unless these guys pinch them. That's the only thing I have to worry about their split, but
Yeah, the TP that comes up was pretty. I feel like it was pretty good because Kiri Soj in the back, but it was definitely
yeah.
miscommunication here.
Like we aren't set up for it. Like you guys are
Yeah,
just
no.
backing like, all right guys, I don't know what's happening next, but let's think about it. But yeah, if it was planned, yeah, because your Zarya one doesn't have any bubbles now. The TP's out here is gonna get damaged already. Also, to put TP, try not to keep it like out in the open. Like try to keep it in cover, like a BAP lamp. Like you don't want it to get easily broken because they're doing damage to
Alright.
it. I'm sure this Lucio is. Yeah, like it's half HP.
I felt
No one's
so bad
TP'd
for her
in.
life weaver.
What's happening? Let's see what happens here. Yeah, like oh man.
No.
Poor soldier lost at sea. I don't yeah. Keep the TP up. Don't TP out in the open. If you do, Zarya bubble it, block it, whatever you gotta do to keep that shit safe. Even like your Zarya doesn't have to take it. Even just do Cass and Sim TP like with your BAP or even without a support. Like that would be pretty fun. Your Zarya doesn't always have to do it, but yeah, this is rough. TP gets broken, no one else can take it. No one's set up. Poor life, we were stuck in there. We tried a lamp, it's a little late. At that point, yeah, we were just fucked. We have no bubbles, we have nothing. This is just unfortunate. But yeah, it just didn't look like there was a setup like plan or anything, and you guys just gave space and just didn't back up well. Also, it
Yeah,
might be
it's
worth
just-
like future like going over like disengaging, like properly. That might be at least like with certain comps, especially with like a wacky one like this one.
Stop the payload.
I think like a big issue with us is that we don't stabilize properly.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one among teams. It's just knowing when to kite and pull back and just don't peek and just wait for resources instead of just keep just standing out there. Because like if you guys are all backed, even if you've given up the space for free, that's fine. You guys can still go for a really fast like TP engage, like as a team, like full resources. But like before the fight even started, your Zarya was out of bubbles. We had lamped already, which is unfortunate. Like we had nothing. Like we were starting the fight down to nothing.
Mm-hmm. I think the Soj definitely helped too. Because
Yeah,
he
just
held
an extra
them up pretty
poke.
good.
Especially against a ram, you can get free charge off of the shield and break it. Any shield, I usually try to push for a Soj. This is good with the sim. I get funky. I want somebody on this left side. I want some crossfire. Because right now you guys are all same angle. You're poor Zarya. Soul attention. I fuck with that. I like that TP.
I tried, okay?
Why did we lamp that?
I thought they were gonna stay there and they could have just shot because it's hidden from sight, so they would be fine.
If Kyle dies, that's a Kyle problem. Kyle did not take the TP out. Okay? First rule is sim like TP shit. Do not TP your sim. If your sim dies, the sim just needs to learn the limits. You need to play with your TP. Unfortunately for you, Kyle, that's just, yeah. You're gonna be limit testing a little bit. It's okay.
Oh, I'll live.
Yeah. Because, like, if you throw a lamp there and Kyle's only going there for a pop shot and then leaving, like, that's a wasted lamp. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what Kyle's, like, doing unless, like, they're saying it. But I get it. You're like, I gotta save my sim. Guys. Poor ball.
It looks like we hate ball.
You guys are like,
Honestly,
ball take a
guys might.
shower? Did you take a shower, dog?
I did.
Dude, okay. Because, like, they're backing away from you like, you stink. Like, get like a range of like BO. Like, get like an aura. You guys backed all the way up away. Poor ball. Like, this would be fine if we were just TPing ball in and out. But we're not doing that. Okay, guys. Please play with your tank. Please play with your front line. I know we're a poke, but at least my DPS be up here. At least. The supports can maybe hang back. It's a little too far back, and you're also, the problem with this corner is you're an LOS of people over here. So, just, poor ball. Guys, look, you have to back out all in this open area. And plus, you guys are just shooting from the same angle.
We're literally hugging.
Like, you guys have, like,
Yeah,
this little angle.
That's always been our problem. We hold hands all the time.
You guys are like, we love old hands. Oh, we're on Ana. You're on Ana? Dog, go over here. I'm gonna put a rule. You guys, like, no hand holding. Both my supports, no hand holding. My DPS, maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Good, Kyle.
In a perfect
Just a
world, perfect world. We'll back up before ball gets fucked up. Perfect world, like, Soj here maybe, Ana Soj here. Like, you have this angle here. It could be either played by your support. I kind of want to avoid this angle for support unless you can be very, like, safe to not get shot off. But yeah, Soj, I would bounce between these two, maybe here. I feel like Bap, you could even play up with the sim in a rare turn of events. Or play bookstore back here. Because, like, you can jump, and I think you have a good sight line. God, this is like the weirdest control. Yeah, you can jump and see things past that corner without poking main. But, yeah, the sim TP up here. Hell, you could do what they did to you guys. That's another thing, right? If you're going against another sim cop, or especially on King's Row, if they're doing funky shit, I know I'm saying funky shit. I'm sorry, I'm unserious with my words. But if they're doing funky shit up here, like, do that shit back to them. Like, what are they gonna do? Put your sim up here. Maybe your Soj is up here. You as sim can go on some really insane solo missions if you want. Once again, it's limit testing, so you're on your own. So if you feed, that's on you, but that's okay. We'll work on it. But yeah, you could be annoying. Like, over here, TP up here. Even just have your Soj. Maybe your Soj just goes up here for a little bit of shots and then just walks back. Or, like, gets TP'd out. Like, anything but holding hands back here. Anything but what's going on right here. Like, sim could even play up here. You guys could even go for a funny TP. Like, you could TP back here. You have cover. Your sim portal is covered by the door. This is annoying. This is fucking annoying.
The only good thing is me and Soj, or Soj's and Ana's percentage.
Oh, nice. I'm liking it. Like, Ana, you could maybe hold this. It'd be a little sketchy, a little scary. Like, maybe here you really want to go around here. Like it's just kind of, you don't want to play the same angle as your Soj, but try and get value where you can. King's Row is a hard map for a sniper, just with all these
We
corners.
just we were just regrouping, or I was coming back from spawn.
Yeah,
I
you're
wanted to
good.
get to the team first. I didn't want to be caught out like on the left.
You're good. That's
And
fair.
I would have assumed that they were pushing up more than they are.
Which is fair. That's why like you could play here or you could play in Mega. But yeah, we have a lot of poke here. So I'm just trying to fit pieces where we can put them. But yeah, just find a spot where you can get some value in. That's just not just staring at staring at your teammates. So we have a lot of poke that we could be like pressure we could be putting into them with our backline that we're just not, because we're all in the same angle. Dude, poor ball. I'm sorry. Like, bro, they fucking just left you out. Okay, this TP, pretty fine. I see the goal of it. You could still rotate over here. Like, also when like you're TPing or like you said, like regrouping or just like resetting up their fight, like this is scuffed. This is either you're gonna all die or you're gonna try and salvage it. And if you were gonna do that, you could rotate here for an angle, drop down. You have a couple options, but this is, I see the vision, but it's kind of, you're down to, lost your front line. Okay, we got a pick. Kyle is on a solo mission. I kind of fuck with it, but Kyle might lose. That's unfortunate.
Nah, he cheated.
That's cheating. I can't, yeah. He just, you know, wall hacking. I get it. That's crazy. But yeah, that was just rough. We weren't holding with our tank, and how the map goes, now we've lost all of streets.
This ends now.
We split. I'd like, ooh, let me back up and see how we're just coming back slowly, which is probably what's happening, because we don't have any speed. And they're walking into you. Okay, so with them backing up, Soj, I would either go for high or try and hold like this left so that you could be prepared to swing on main or like shoot, at least get some pot shots into this ram. At least hold some walls. At least hold a little bit of walls. Same with your Zarya, maybe set up for here or like hold this angle. Nobody's peeking from, gosh, no one's peeking from cart. But I want to just at least set up to take this retake. Plus you have your ult. Like we could even set you up here, which would be awesome. Go for a nano OC, or I mean if you go over here, just call for it. This is also a pretty good angle. But yeah, you would need support 100%. You're down your Ana, but you could window it. You could bubble OC, at least for the first opening shots if we need it. But we need to be setting up because we're just staring at this ram in main in a line. Like he just put a shield and we like backed up 5 feet. Yeah, so I'd start taking left. I would start setting up. We're kind of
Set it faster, be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, we need to be more aggressive. Like we're kind of leaving ball just to take all of the attention and pressure. So like we're all like on this hallway and ball's just kind of pushing up. And ball's the only one pushing up, like trying to hold this corner, and it's just all the pressure's on ball. So if we put a Soj up here, or even over here, just a pot shot and just kind of pressure, just poke a little bit, or over here, like we're just creating these angles and lessening the pressure. It's like a table, right? Like the more different legs you got underneath the table, the better the weight is distributed than just like pour like one over here and like one over here. Like that table's gonna fucking fall. If that makes sense.
I think it could also be like a comms thing. I feel like we could also stay like hey, let's set up and let's push a little forward. Or like, hey, I'm gonna push forward now, just
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
like just communicating. Like, because if you guys group up and then go for a turn, that works as well. Like just anything, like I don't know, after a fight, maybe you just have one person try and remember to call it, like call for it. Like, hey, let's go for a push, let's set up for this. You know, that kind of sort of thing. I'm just trying to give you guys like ideas so that we're trying to get some pressure off of ball.
Gotcha.
This ends
And also we're just not set up. And we're just letting them
Mhm.
we're letting them attack
Yeah.
us first when we could do it. We could be the first ones to attack. Like we could initiate it. We're being kind of passive into them when we're at Zarya comp. Good wall. Good anti. This is good. This is a lot though.
Yeah, it is.
But they also used a
I
lot.
think.
So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I said after the fight.
I was like, to be fair, they use a lot. You guys use a lot. As long as it's even, like, and plus, like, a window is similar, like, value as an Echo ult. Like, you guys are in a pretty good situation. A lot of ults, but you did what you gotta do. Okay, do you guys hold up here? I hope not. Okay. How do you guys usually like to hold this? Do you guys have like an idea or anything like that? Or do you want me to throw out some ideas or
I think
Pure
we
panic and
take...
chaos.
No,
Understood.
I think like usually what we do is
Mhm.
we take like as much space as possible and we slowly let them like chip away at this space, so we can like build up ults.
Okay. I like that. However, instead of us being like an arrow, could we be could we be a shield? Could we make a line? So like we have our Soj here. Instead of it just, you know, holding this corner like Soj here, Reaper or something, like we just angles is what I'm trying to get at. I like it. I want you guys to hold space, but we're all holding the same angle. And then we're also not contesting this as well. Where's our Reaper guy? There's a Reaper guy.
adaptive circuits
There was a
engaged.
problem once we swapped Reaper of communication. Kyle held his ult for like so long after we both said we'd bubble him or lamp him, and he just, I don't think he trusts us.
You know what? When this should get like poor ball, you know what? Lend their comp. It's fair. Reaper ult's kind of rough. It's just not. It's not a good ult, unfortunately. Like you can have like a 4K here and there, but like the higher you get, it's just you don't kill
Yeah.
fast enough in it. It's just not. It's more of like zoning. I mean, as weird as that is, zoning with the Reaper ult. Like I never thought I'd hear the day, but unless you you put resources into it, like a nano, even the bubble, like that's just I don't know if that's enough to burn through anything in the comp. Like you get more value out of just using it to clean up people who are low. Or just because like you can't if you pop Reaper ult in front of this ramp, like he's just not gonna die. He's gonna walk in front of you and just block it all.
Zarya.
Fuck it, you can even use it to solo ult somebody if you live during like trying to solo ult somebody. Like it's not a good ult. But I do
Yeah.
like the Reaper pick. The bubbles, you could TP in a lot and get bubble out of it. You could also go for Venture too. Same thing. Go in for a dive, get a bubble to get out, give your Zarya charge. But yeah. Good idea pushing up. We just need to contest this left side a bit more. Or just pressure it. Like if we're holding this corner, let's set up this line. Like I was talking about earlier. Like let's have angle here. We have our Zarya pressuring here. We can even have like Soj or Ana poking from here. Bab even. Just like pressuring. Set up some crossfire. Good idea. Just needed to stage it a bit better. Nice retake on the high ground. That was really good. Now we just need to... Ooh. Ooh, dog. You're brave. You're a brave soul. Ooh. I don't know about that.
Wonder that Lucio did.
Dog, I was scared for you when you were here. I was like, I'd be hiding in that corner. I don't... I would, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't shoot you. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to hold some walls, but good retake. That was good. Now we're taking this. I like it. This is good. Let's chase after them a little bit. Don't die. There you go. That was good. A little scrappy, but we got what we needed out of it. Even with the Reaper, like, idea, like, if we even want to, we could start holding this again. The only thing is we'd have to be aware if they send somebody behind us, but that'd be pretty easy to figure out, or at least hear. It'd most likely be either Lucio or Echo, and you should be able to hear that, or at least see, hey, they're missing. But you could hold here, even Reaper positioned here for Death Blossom, bait them in to come main, have our Zarya back up a bit, and then we go for the bubble. The good thing with King's Row is you have lots of like little high grounds and corners that you can come out of. Hide in Mega Room. You can even hide up here for a little bit. Like, be sneaky with it. But yeah, good chase, good recovery. Scaring me a bit on the Soj, but you know what? You didn't die, so it worked. That's creative. We'll back up a bit.
I called out a bubble there.
I don't even think a bubble would save you. Did you have shift?
I did. But I thought I was gonna get bubbled first, so I didn't use it.
We're gonna back it up. I didn't
I
see
think
the
I
whole
planned
thing.
to bubble him, but I got forced out way too soon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I
because
think
I
they
called
just
it
sped
out
on
pretty
to
early.
me. Because
I don't
he
think
had
you're
planned
surviving
it
it.
before the fight started.
But
Well, I saw it fade to get out, so I wanted to like
yeah,
see
but
if I
like
could TP or something.
you fade, you walk like 10 feet. You're still. To be fair, okay. In theory, I see what you're going for. You have a good idea. We are not staged for it. Like, we are all the way back here. Our Soj does not even have LOS. Whenever we have like a Soj or a Freya or a Cass, our hit scan, we're going to be playing for their LOS, their choke points. That's most likely going to be the goal almost every fight, every map. If our Soj has LOS of where we're looking to take a fight, it's perfect. Because then you drop in, our Soj is already poking here, we go for the bubble, our Soj is cleaning up and putting pressure and keeping it off of you, and just also in value range for our Soj. Well, we're just not set up for this. Good idea.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I thought we were gonna play Sir, honestly. I think that's why.
Yeah. Like I mentioned before, you can absolutely, if you can catch them and push them all back, play closer. You just have to be very aware of like a flanker coming in. But once again, we're just not set up. Like, if our Zarya was closer in bookstore, even still, we need our backline to push up. We need our Soj to be set up to keep pressure off of you. Even play here. Like, you could even sit in this little room. That might be a little scary. Maybe not, but just giving you ideas of just, we're just not in a position to help you. Good idea for a play, but we're just not set up for it. But
My bad, Kyle.
you good. I mean, I would rather you go for plays and then we look over and be like, yeah, that wasn't good, or hey, that had a good idea, we just weren't set up for it, or then we can look at it and we can start staging. Because you want to be going for plays and making these decisions rather than being scared. You know what I mean?
Because like looking at it like this, it's just I'm jumping into the entire background.
Yeah, I'm like
third angle.
It's like, dog, I don't know about this one. This is ambitious. Like, I get the idea behind it, but we are not set up to help you.
Kyle, you win those.
You win it. 1v5, 1v5.
Maybe.
Yeah, you Reaper ult, you kill one, maybe. You're lucky you get one, right? You got value.
I'll be lucky if you get a voice line.
You'll be lucky if you you'll shift away and it'll be pretty silly. Be out in the open. But yeah. Yep. I see the idea. We're just not set up for it. But this is where staging comes in, and just kind of having set ideas. Like, you don't have to have every map set play, but be like, hey, I want to go for this, or with Sim, I'm gonna go for this, or go for this position, this TP in. But yeah, good idea. We weren't set up for it, and then yeah, this is where we just gotta communicate it, because then the rest of the team will be like, no, please don't do that. I cannot help you.
Yeah, no one ever says no in this team.
We need to start saying
We're all
no.
positive.
No. You could still be positive while saying no, okay?
We're
Like,
believers.
True.
We believe in Kyle.
I mean,
Yeah, we.
I thought sometimes I give out some really dumb plays and they just okay.
they just
They
allow
agree
it.
with
That's crazy.
Then 5 seconds later, I ask them why they didn't stop me. They leave.
They're just so supportive. They're enabling it. That's crazy. That's wild.
You should see this man in my comp games. Holy.
You should see him in my comp games.
Oh,
Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
you guys gotta start saying no. You'd be like, no. Or be like, unsure. Even with the unsure, Kyle, you do not go. You do not go until it is a yes. It is a green. That goes for anybody. Like, let's say Ball wants to go in and do some dumb shit. You say no, especially supports. So you're like, I'm not going to heal you. Your top priority is your survivability, then the team. Right? Like, you just got to let them die. You're like, all right, you do that, but that's a no for me. You're not getting healed. But yeah. That was rough. We do end up getting a trade. Go for grab. Grab's good. Once again, Ball just stinks. We're just backing up. Like, you're just so stinky. You're so stinky. You could probably, once again, someone back here, someone up here, Soj playing here. Like, I know we want to disengage this way,
Yeah.
but we're just kind of walking in a line.
I'm always so scared of just getting rushed on. Speed rush, but I guess I killed their Lucio, and so I should have just been more aggressive.
You killed their Lucio. The good thing about this comp is you do have bubbles. Granted, I don't know if Ball's going to always have one for you or even save them from you, but you could possibly get a bubble to get out. If you had a Weaver, you could get gripped. You have a lamp, you have an Ana nade. You know, you have resources, right? This is where like communication comes in, and also just like, hey, I'm playing over here. You know, I need help, I need care, right? But we can't. Yeah, we gotta stop. We're like backing up in a line. We're like in kindergarten at this moment. We're going to recess. We're going to lunch. Good graph, but we don't get any value because we're all the same angle. Then we get poked out. Grab could have been weighted, but I see why we did it. Gives us breathing room.
I believe I grabbed just to stop their momentum because they were still carrying the speed from their Lucio before he got obliterated.
And you just lost your Reaper, and it gives you time.
They're just running us down at the time.
Yeah.
And I grabbed him mid-form. I just wanted us to be able to set up our backline while we were backing up.
100%. This is where, like, as Baptiste, maybe you sit up here. This might be a little creative, but where you're at is totally fine. You could just use some high ground to your advantage. Same thing with Ana. Ana, you might want to just be where you are, like just back holding the wall. Yeah, you're chilling. You're chilling. Soj, high ground. You're still a little bit farther back, or Ana's more in than you are, and that's kind of scary. But yeah, let's just set up for this corner. But yeah, the grab was I see why we did it. Kind of reset. But we just backed up. We didn't even stage for it. So for this rush, if we were set up, this might be a situation where we could push past it or like try and go for something creative. Probably wouldn't work out, but this would be a situation where it'd be worth to try it or just kite. But the problem is Ball is going to get fucked up. Even if a ball goes in here, it's still kind of scary. And our poor Bap is stuck out in the open. And yeah, it's just rough. This is just positioning. This is just staging. I mean, the good thing about most of this is it's relatively pretty easy to fix once you like take a moment to think about it and look at it. So it's not anything like too like, what's the word? Nothing major. Like this is all pretty like simple fixes for the most part. Pretty much what I wanted to go over with New Queen Street. Okay, I like that. Once again, we're not set up for it. So I'm gonna back up a bit. For Soj, let me see.
Play Mega?
This map sucks. Yeah, I was gonna say play Mega Room. Just for poke, this angle. just want to see how far. God, this map sucks. Devon, I back up and I get a wall. I'm going over here. This is. All right. We're coming back to original spot. Okay, this is good. Wait. Okay, you don't have anybody in sight lines. We have a good sleep. That's great. Soj over here. God, my voice. I'm a little sick right now. Zarya trying to hold the wall, even this corner. We could bait them in. Like, they don't know you're there. They might hear you, but they can't really deal with you. They might send their Lucio up there or Echo, but you would hear it. But yeah, just wait. Be a little patient. Good idea.
Yeah, I think that was my original plan, but then we got to sleep and they told me to go in.
Yeah, this is where you're like, you say no as Kyle. You'd be like, no.
Yeah, but I already got the bubble, so
I mean,
I
that
didn't want
just-
to waste it.
I wasted it. I waste. It's like if you get nanoed as Genji, do you dash up and pop the blade when you know it's the worst time to pop the blade?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Yes.
We might do
Maybe
work on that.
sometimes.
You know what? I get it, but we gotta rein that in. That's okay. You know what? That's not okay, but we can work on it. But yeah, don't go in. Listen to your gut. Be like, hey, I know my character. I know my value. This is a bad time. This is like you as Genji going 1v5 with the bubble. Like, you really think you're gonna get something done? No. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. This is 2025. This is not Valorant. You aren't gonna kill two. This is a team game. Yeah, good idea. We're just not set up for it. Too early. We force out Wraith. They back up, which is nice. You guys can take the corner. This is where we need a stage. You could even, as Soj, if they back up far enough, you can even walk over here a little bit. Might be a little scary, but you could even have your bat play this angle. Or Ana, vice versa. Just for some pop shots. Like, just for a little bit of poke, and then rotate, little bit of poke, rotate. Like, just be annoying. Like, you have a very pokey backline.
This ends.
Don't tell me you slide in, dog.
I'm him.
You are not proper.
Just,
this is a
just
wrong
press
person.
Play. Just press play.
I mean, you got a kill. Congrats. You're gonna get 2 kills. Okay, you got 2 kills. You got 3. Okay. Congratulations, you clicked left click. Okay?
Go.
But dog, we're gonna watch Kyle die again. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, you don't die. I'm sorry. Shift again. Okay. Did you call for the nano or we just go for it?
No, I call for Nano. I'm like, I can win this.
You're... Okay.
Has the ego of a DPS player. That's for sure.
Okay, I tried to call for it like earlier, like before, but
Earlier?
we never had a good a good opportunity. Like okay, I remember, but we never had a
different fight
good
ago.
opportunity, so we never used it.
Okay. Guys, I'm on 1 tap over mantra. Okay. 1, please do not slide in. You are not proper. I believe in you.
Slides.
You got 2 slides, but you got like 1 life, dog. That's poetic. That's poetic. It's crazy.
Read that again.
They call me proper
That was
masters,
poetic.
actually.
Okay, dog. Okay, you have 0 angle. You have 0 angle. Imagine they had an Ana on their team. You just get slapped. You even got slowed, and you like had to walk through it. Really, it was really silly.
No angles, 3 kills. That's how I saw it.
I mean, you got 3 kills, but you're a nanoed Sojourn. Of course, you're gonna get kills. You just got a left. You're just playing a point and click adventure at this point.
Exactly. That's why I go in.
I'm shaking
I think
my
the
head.
idea is that you could have played it better, Smoggy.
No.
Not that you didn't do good.
You did good. You killed. Smoggy go kill. However, Smoggy could have had a better angle and would have gotten a better value. Because, like, think about it. If this Ram had form, he had E, had like shield, he just bouncers you. He just walks in front of you and blocks, negates everything.
I think that's why I called it. I knew he came out of his form.
Because he's out of form, but he slows you down, and then everybody's able to run away temporarily. You do kill them, of course, but it could be better. Because if you're on this angle, they just, God, my frames, they just walk away. But this one, you have a better silent. You can even get like a two for one. But yeah, just better angle, better setup. Imagine if you're on left side and you got nanoed, you could walk up, you could see their whole disengage. I see the vision, but you could have been set up better for it. That way you don't have to waste your slides. That way we don't have to waste lamp on you. And that way you just don't get eat and you kill them faster. And they also waste Susu there. That was a panic. Smoggy could kill, but it could have been better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I respect that Unga Booga hit scan, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Kyle is close to ult. We have window. Their echo, I don't believe we know it's there. I fuck with the position. Why don't we play a little bit closer? Why are we just leaving Kyle out to die?
You don't like
Because they
that.
trust me.
They trust you. I don't. I
Maybe
mean,
that's a mistake, Kyle.
you got it. But like, you're gonna race their way, and they're either A, going to bomb rush us, or bomb rush you. They just no, they don't. There's no way.
The man's got aura.
Dog, what are they? This is okay. Yep, I see where we're at. Okay. Okay, let me back it up. This is a good play. I like it. I respect it. I think it's awesome. You get a good kill. Let's hold up a bit closer. This is where, like, Zarya here, maybe Soj on this angle. Fuck it, you can even get creative and play up here. You have Bubble, you have your Ana, and Bat maybe playing further back. I mean, Ana's theoretically fine. You could push up a little bit, but yeah, Ana's fine. Ana can play as far back as she wants, but Bap, you probably reposition as well as we look to hold closer. Because, like, imagine we had a Reinhardt here, or we're going for, like, a charge pin or, like, a shatter. Let's set up to help our Kyle. Because we got a kill, but let's make this team fight really clean. Let's make sure we get really good value. Because they could still get a pick. Kyle could still die. Like, they have a Soj shot. They miss, which is good for us. But if they didn't miss, we're down. We've traded. They've evened it out. But yeah, let's play to what we're... Let's enable our team. Let's enable our DPS. Let's play to enable.
You just said not to enable Kyle.
Well, Kyle actually has a good idea here. We need to play.
The other time,
The other time, Kyle had a good idea. We were just not set up for it. But here we could have easily set up for it. For once, it's not a Kyle problem. But yeah, at least this fight we could have set up better. On God, we could have set up. We almost lose our Zarya. They just let you sit in there. We could be pushing
yeah, they
this.
started running and it was just free kills for me.
Yeah, they just ignored you, and then they just ran away, and then you're like, all right, well, shit, I'm gonna TP up. Let's chase them.
Yeah,
What
they were
is that
scared, so I had to
Soj?
chase.
Dog. Smoggy, don't do what this Soj is doing ever. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, this is crazy, but this is a good play. Just play up more. Be aggressive. Spawn camp them. You can even
That's
play up here.
BM.
It's not BM. You have a Reaper.
Spawn camping?
It is not BM. Pros do it. I've had it done to me, and
Well, that's pro
It's-
play. This is
it's
scrim.
Scrim though.
listen. Oh, and in Scrim, you could still do it.
Practice how you play.
It's not BM. I mean, if they're like, I mean, if you're doing it every single map to them, that's probably a little BM. That's like we should
She's right.
be.
Just don't stagger.
Yeah, like we should probably be scrimming higher if you guys are spawn holding them every single fight, the entire map. Okay, if we're doing that, we need to play higher. Because, yeah. But in scrims, no. Spawn hold them. Like, play here. You have a Reaper. Think about it this way, right? You wouldn't do it, but the team in a tournament would. It's not against the rules. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. Like, staggering. Staggering is not against the rules. It sucks. In scrims, like, you still have to practice staggering and spawn camping. But, you know, you probably want to talk to the enemy, like, manager. But, yeah. I think if you do it one map, you're fine.
Every scrim, every one map, touch spawn doors.
Touch spawn. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if given an opportunity, I would go for it. Like, this isn't, you know, just play here. That's not really spawn holding. I mean, a little bit, but they have another door. But, yeah. It's not BM. It feels bad, but just don't do it to them the entire game. You know what I mean? Like, you still need to practice it. They need to practice going against it. Like, it's only BM if you, like, let it be. You know what I mean? It's just, it's the unfortunate thing about competitive sports. Or esports. But, yeah. Does that make sense? I mean, if we don't want to do it because it's BM, I get it, but I'm just kind of explaining the reason why it's done. But yeah, I get it if we don't do it in scrims, but I mean, option. I would do it. That's how you would do it in a tournament. Yeah, because, like, this is great. Like, we have a Zarya, we have a Reaper. Like, this would be perfect for us. Okay, so they clear you. This is good. Plus, they learn to clear you as well. If you spawn hold them, they learn. They learn to deal with it. Another key factor. They learn to deal with it. Or actually, like, handle a situation.
Sims.
Kyle.
I thought I had the first.
Oh shit!
Kyle was throwing me off, man.
I respect
I
it,
didn't
but I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Dude, this is aura 5 people looking at you, Kyle.
You TP'd in. Bubble is running out. Let me not say I get
There
it.
is a vision here.
Kyle's like, I got away with the last one. Let me do it again to him.
That might have been the vision, actually.
I know, I'm a DPS player. I'm like, fuck it.
I like how we walk up to save Kyle. Kyle goes back in. We walk back.
You're like, all right. Yeah, this is like this communication. Like, Kyle will be like, hey, let's play up. You play up here, or even just play here. But this is really good. This is King's Row. Like, you guys have this high ground, take advantage of it. You have a Reaper. Really good. Kyle has the right idea. The execution may not be it, but the idea's right. Plus, they actually clear you. You force them to leave their RAM, which is really good. Or, well, the Echo.
I guess my ideas are just ahead of my time.
Kyle, do not start. Do not start the ego time. Okay. Communication between, like, Bubble and Shift, but that can be worked on. I probably would have stayed there. It's just an Echo. You got sticky, but you shifted away. Like, I would hold that. Like, I would not run away. You're fine. You're a Reaper.
Well, I saw like the three of them, so I thought they were just all gonna push me.
Okay. I didn't know if you saw that. Let me back it up a bit. Good catch.
Yeah, because they were all peeking.
Let's watch this from the Kyle's POV. POV, you are Kyle on the back line. But you're in there? With your back? Why are your back turned?
I was using my ears.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I was listening because like when I
You can
looked at
look
the
and
wall,
listen.
like, no, it's like you know, like how they say blind people have better sense of hearing. It's like that.
This is like
I
a
feel
meme. Like, he's just looking at the wall, and then he just hears the lyrics and turns around, and it's like, oh no.
Oh
No,
my!
'cause
No,
I
you're
hear
saying-
the Soja, I hear everything.
My Reaper, bro. What's my Reaper doing?
Kyle, never change. Okay. All right, you're fine. You lost some HP. You're on. Your whole team's looking at you. You're good. Stay. Please stay. You have an Echo and a Lucio. You're a Reaper close range. If they
Press Q.
press, oh yeah, press Q.
Oh my
You got
That's the
Bubble.
aura button, Kyle.
Like, make them come in, or just like I don't know. Fuck it. Go in. Like, you can even throw nade, I bet. Hold on. How far away are you? That might be awful. I don't think you could hit that.
That would be amazing.
It's probably gonna hit like this thing right here. This little roof. But the idea, right? Like you're a Reaper guy. You got lifesteal, you're 300 HP, you have shift, you just got bubbled. It's a Lucio and an Echo. Both characters, like they're if they melt through you, that's a problem on you at this point. Okay, but Soj does come, so I get that. But I would stay. Like they have to peek into you. You could do a silly little thing called peeking and one tapping them. Okay. They're so scared. They think you're there still. Either that or they're waiting to swing. They've never done it, but oh no.
Adaptive circuits engage. This ends now.
Yeah,
They
that was
all-
my fault.
We got echoed out.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did. You know what? Fair point. Yeah, we could be holding a bit closer. As I know that they sold ult, but you'd have either support and you wouldn't have to run us like so far away. You could also Soj swing here, but that's really tight timing and probably not going to happen. But yeah, I'd probably just back up. It's not really worth it to re-engage. But if we did, we'd probably want to be holding closer.
Yeah, so my thing died. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so we lose that. But we waste a good amount of time and ultimates. We're coming in with the good, solid ones here. See how we work through it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I like the TP. Yeah, I'd leave.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, I remember this.
I forgot how awful King's Row is. Okay. I like that you did that, Kyle, but I think it probably could have been waited a little bit. I think you probably want to try and clear this ram here, or at least like play, at least like do some shots on him and then go for it. But you did waste the Echo and Lucio's time, and also like cooldowns as well. You got Echo shift out. I would go for it again. Yeah, you do go for it. Good, Kyle. Good Kyle. Very good job.
Good boy, Kyle.
Good boy.
Yeah, I'm a visionary.
Sorry, I'm trying not to be too weird, but first time. Kyle, you're just like 360ing up there. You're hanging out.
Oh,
But
I
you're-
want to stay up there, but I keep on getting pushed out.
I mean, you're forcing the Echo to deal with you. Like you're doing your job. You're doing your job. I mean, it's just like, yeah, this is
It
rough.
feels wrong, like peppering the Echo. It just feels wrong.
Oh my god, you ult. Let's go. This is unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna back it up. I like the pressure here. You could even try, as weird as it is, going for this high ground, holding that wall. In theory, you'd only have a couple people shooting you, but your Zarya could then bubble you, and you could stay up there, or even go for an ult. That'd be the reasoning behind it, but it's again situational. I think this is the first one. Oh, this is the second one. When you TP, try and be sneaky. I don't think she heard you. This is like becoming a Kyle one-on-one. It's just like Reaper's very important in this comp, unfortunately. I mean, Ball's doing a good job holding that corner. You guys could be a little bit spread out.